Starting in 3, 2, 1. Welcome back, guys and gals, and whatever pronoun makes you happy. We gonna do a little bit more comedy this week, and sorry it's a little late. It took me a little bit longer to write than I kind of originally thought. So, anyway, here we go. Poo. That's the game show that everyone hates to play. I mean, you do not want the house to win. If the house wins, you're going to be mighty sad. And even worse if it's in public. Better hope it's not in public. By the way, that was a card joke and a poop joke, all in one. Any card trick fans, you'd be disappointed. I don't do those. Man, Biden this week, man, or last week, basically this dude has been doing some fucked up shit. They even need to tell a joke about Biden. I mean, that dude's like a walking, talking punchline for comedians. I mean, it's crazy. Oh, man, I realized something the other day. People are kind of like cats and kind of like dogs. I mean, in a lot of ways, you know what I mean? I'm not talking about like people owning them. I'm talking about like just people are kind of like cats and dogs. I don't know if you've ever realized this. Stop and really thought about it. But, like, you see people that don't like rain. I'm like that. I'll freak out if it goes to rain, and I'm like a damn cat when it comes to that. And then you got these people that are like dogs that just love water. You know, I mean, like, there's people that like to go snorkeling with four-wheelers. I mean, that, which is crazy in itself to me. Why would you take an on-land vehicle and make it go underwater? But, yeah. Crazy people. And then you got people that like to walk in the rain. I mean, so it's weird. I mean, like people kind of are, and there's a lot of other ways. It'll make you think. Which one are you? Are you a cat or a dog? I mean, it's just a joke, but still, it'll make you think. So, I mean, go stop and really think about that. Man, I went to a little local store that I go and get different shit from, and they got a little deli. And I walked up there and I, want me a chicken breast and, a biscuit. So I grabbed me 2 hot sauce pot packets, and there was already 2 guys in line, And so, first guy walked up there, and he told her what he wanted and all. And this lady, I mean, I could not help but laugh. This was so funny to me. This lady took and said, I said, "You want a biscuit with that? I ain't got nothing but ugly biscuits." I was like, "What?" I was like, "Oh, crap." And the guy even laughed. I mean, and he said, "Yeah, give me one of your ugly biscuits. I'm from the South." So the next guy walked up there, and he said, "I want some beef tips and, some beans, bullshit like that, And she said, "No, you want one of my ugly biscuits?" I mean, she done it again. I was like, I was about to die laughing in the store. I mean, because I was trying to hold it in, but you know what I mean? You know the weird noise you make. You just go, you can't, you don't want to really laugh, but So then when I got up there, me being, my silly self, I took and I beat her to the punch on it. I was like, man, I'm gonna use that. And so anyway, I got up there and I said, "Give me a chicken breast and give me one of your ugly biscuits." And this lady laughed. She said, "Ain't you lucky when you got the last ugly biscuit?" I was like, "Yes, I am, because I would not have got to tell the story otherwise." Might have been just a minute later. But that was a pretty good story to me. I mean, it just happened to me. It was one of them that's beautiful. But man, y'all watch the Discovery Channel. I seen a show on there the other day, man, that baffles me. Is Finding Bigfoot. Has anyone seen this? This show is stupid. I mean, I don't mean to say anything about it, because it apparently it's been going for more than 12 seasons, and they've still found no Bigfoot. So they're doing something wrong. I mean, how is this show really still on the air? I mean, they can't find Bigfoot, but we found Bin Laden in a damn cave, and we have drones and satellites that can see you pooping through your fucking window from space. But you telling me we cannot not find a hairy creature. There's apparently more than one of them. They say, oh, they got families and kids, and you know what I mean? I'm like, y'all can't find a bunch of these hairy motherfuckers just running around in the woods. Y'all can find people lost in the woods. How can you not find Bigfoot? I mean, as many people goes out in the woods, I mean, I don't believe that bullshit. I don't think Bigfoot's real. Fuck Bigfoot. Just some dude with a big ass foot. And they just happened to be hairy, and they seen him one day, and he was blurry. But, and it gives me too, man. They'll find bear shit and stuff in the woods, and they'll be like, this is squatch scat. I need a sample. Hand me a bag. I'm not even gonna put on any gloves. Anyway, man, this is a little life lesson I'm gonna share with y'all. I got pulled over by the cops one time, and they asked me if I had anything to drink. And I wasn't trying to be smart or nothing, but I said, oh, just a few Pepsis. That cop looked at me, I mean, in a way that, I mean, if looks could kill, this dude would have burnt a hole in me. I would have had a hole in my head, because, I mean, this dude was staring me down. He said, don't get smart with me. I was like, oh, shit. But, yeah, if you ever get pulled over, and then they try to find reasons to want to write you a ticket, just because they thought you'd being an ass. But alright, y'all, I'm going to take, I got one more, actually. I'm not sure what my run time is right now, but I'm just going to give y'all one more from my childhood. This one is one that one of my cousins is going to watch this video. I'll probably actually laugh at this. I'm going to tell the Kitten Tag story. And basically, when me and him was young, shooter gamers will, kind of know this one. It's capture the flag. And people play, paintball, they'll kind of get this. But anyway, like what you do is capture the flag is basically each base. It's like you have two teams against each other. There's a base at each end, and there's a middle ground. And basically now, you go to the other person's base, grab the flag, come back. Well, when me and my cousin was little, and I mean, I'm not condoning this. Do not go out and play Kitten Tag. This is not something you should do. And I don't even really know why we did it. We only did it once, but it makes for a funny story. But anyway, we took and decided, because we just had a bunch of little kittens that was crawling around. They wasn't moving, very far, but their eyes was open. And so me and my cousin decided, we had two tents. I put some kittens in my tent, he put some kittens in his tent. And we would basically go and try to, take the kittens from each other. And, like we'd sneak in there and shit. No. Well, my cousin, he got wise, because I kept, sneaking in there getting them. I was older, so, I mean, I kept sneaking over and getting them. And so he got him a big-ass stick. Y'all already probably know where this is going. This is going to be crazy. This dude got a big-ass stick. And the next time I went over there, he waited on me. He hid and waited on me. And so I went there and I grabbed me a kitten. Oh, and I forgot to mention, man, we had a hammock as the no man's land. There was a hammock just sitting in the middle of all this. And I mean, they basically know we were using that as the marker of once you cross that, you knew you was, you need to either retreat or something, if you're getting something thrown at you or whatever. Anyway, we took, when I took and grabbed the kitten and went to coming out of that tent, this dude went to whapping me in the back of the head. I mean, just I was running. I couldn't see because I was trying to keep him from whapping me in the back of the head. I'm holding the kitten in this hand, trying to keep the kitten safe. And believe it or not, I managed to run right into the middle of the hammock. And it just folded into me, but I was still moving. And I literally, I don't know if you've ever seen this happen in cartoons, but I went, boom, 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 boom. And that damn kitten, was like, I don't know how I done it, but I landed straight flat on my back. Even the kitten was looking at me like, what the fuck just happened? That shit was, it was like a damn cartoon. I ain't never seen nothing like that. I wish we'd have caught it on camera, because most people would not believe it. But that shit was funny as hell. I did. I had one